Hey guys, Urzaban here doing a little bit of an unboxing video for you guys. Now this is not going to become regular content, but I bought a GoPro and I'm still learning how to use it, so this gives me very easy content to make while learning how to use this camera. Plus I spent a lot of money on this collector's edition, so I want to flex just a little bit because I love Persona 3 and the fact that Limited Run Games did a PS4 release of Portable. I was really excited. Now, always when I do buy from Limited Run Games, which isn't very often, I always buy two copies, one to seal and one to play. In this case, this is the copy I'm going to play, then the collector's edition is going to remain sealed except for when I show off the goodies inside to my friends. So, all that being said, this will not become regular content, but I hope you enjoy it while I learn to use my new camera, essentially. Might even make a new channel or start doing dedicated shorts where I play around with the GoPro just a little bit. Like, I have a really old GoPro, like the very first Hero that came out back in the late 2000s. One thing that would be cool is if we did a GoPro then and now video showing just how much they've changed. I find the fact that you need an app to set it up the first time now is a little wild, but I understand why, is because they do software updates and they keep the cameras in rotation longer than before. And I have not opened up this collector's edition. All I did was cut off this one piece right here because it had my full name and address on it, and I'm not trying to dox myself. So I'm just going to set all the wrappers behind us. Boop! And that's the game. I really like the artwork for the manual, and it seems you have a reverse cover that shows the other world, essentially, the midnight hour. That is really cool. And I did buy the remake of Persona 3. I just wanted the original version to keep and forever have in high resolution. So yep, that is the disc. Nothing special. Like I said, this is my copy to play. And we'll look through that manual a little bit. This is actually about how I remember the old PS2 manual being, so I really like that they've captured that same feel. Pretty good print quality too. Alright, so we're gonna move on to the S.E.E.S edition, which is the name of the execution squad that you play in the game. I paid a lot of money for this, and it took a really long time to get to me. I think the delay was about a year and a half. So my recommendation is if you want to buy cool collector's editions, don't buy them from Limited Run Games because it's going to be forever till you get them. So with all of that being said, let's open it. And unless you really want that collector's edition and you're cool waiting up to like 2 to 3 years for it, I can't recommend it. This is the first one I've bought from Limited Run in over like 4 or 5 years, and man, that turnaround time sucks. So yeah, that's my recommendation. If you don't have to buy it from Limited Run, don't. And I hit my bookshelf for that cardboard. Nice! Alright, this one's gonna take a little bit of work to get up and out. Let me just grab another corner here. Know your place, trash. So much cardboard. Alright, let me think about the easiest way to get this plastic off. Alright, cool, it's actually opened on one side so I don't have to rip it, which means that I can just push through. Bam. I will say, even though it took a while, the build quality, the finish, the font, I love it. It's very much in universe style for the games. So I wonder if this is just a slit box. Okay. The fact that it's not dropping means that it's not. So I'm just gonna basically rotate around until I can find a very easy way to do this. Well, before we do that, I'll just show the whole box. Okay. So, is that a magnetic box? Okay, so this lid just pops up. We'll turn it around so that way I can open it for the camera. Yup, that is a magnetic box. Oh, my sister would go absolutely crazy. Persona 3 Portable Evoker S.E.E.S. And I think that this shows how it's powered up because it lights up. Yeah, that's all it is. It's a little instruction booklet for the evoker gun. Because in the third game, to call upon your persona powers, you had to shoot yourself in the head. It was metal as fuck. Oh, that is cool. We're gonna lift this up and out. Look at that. That's your power buttons once you have AAAs in it. Might put a couple in just to show it lit up at the end of the video. It's lit, bro. That's cool, the attention to detail that they actually put from the game model into this little display. I like it a lot. Watch me spin my rare collectible with no fucks given in the world. Alright, let's see what else we got. Then we got another shadow box that has your different teammates in it. That is pretty heckin' cool, actually. Alright, I'm gonna avoid taking this out the plastic, but you can see just how flippin' awesome it is. Alright. This is the higher edition. So when they did the pre-order, they had the basic case that I showed you, then they had this edition, then they had this giant collector's edition. This one's essentially like an in the middle between the standard and collector's, all you really need to know about it. This one's probably going to stay sealed for collector purposes, but everything else I'm going to open up and keep together as a whole unit like responsible collectors should do. But damn, it's gonna be tempting with how cool this stuff is. That is our soundtrack CD. I will probably open this just once to copy it onto my computer, and then that's gonna be it. And then we're gonna pull this out of here. Certificate of authenticity. That lets you know what number I got out of the production run. That's cool. Then we get a wicked sick armband, bro. I'm in the execution squad. I see you, you getting executed. Then we've got limited edition patch for the high school. That's actually really cool. It has the founding day of the high school, the correct spelling of the Japanese naming, and the private high school. Made in China. But it's a Japanese school. Why? Why do you do this to me? That's cool, your own custom patch. And then we have our collector cards of the different characters and their tear-outs. Again, a lot of this is gonna stay sealed for collector purposes and just to show off to my friends. But damn, it's pretty tempting to open all of this up. I really do like how you got the armband That's a really nice attention to detail. Matter of fact, in the remake of Persona 3, it's no longer an armband, it's like a whole ass shoulder cover, so that's cool. I got the original design in the flesh. We're gonna put this back. Put our certificate of authenticity back in here. And then we will just slowly reverse this process. And that'll be it. And then I will show this to you one more time just so you can see the limited edition version of the game. Again, this is going to be my sealed copy of the game, so I don't really plan on opening it, but damn, it's cool. Alright, well, let me know how much you guys like this unboxing, and if you enjoyed it enough, we can do this every once in a while. We can't do it very often because my wallet is limited. But yeah, hope you liked it, and my biggest recommendation is don't buy from limited run games if you want to get your collectibles in a timely manner, because I waited quite a while for this one.
Yeah.